I'm Weston Hurt. I've had the great fortune over the last 2 decades to sing in some of the best opera houses and symphonies around this great country. But interestingly enough, I didn't always want to be an opera singer. In high school, I thought I would follow the footsteps of my idols, Clint Black, George Strait, and most of all, Garth Brooks. I absolutely loved country music and Garth Brooks growing up here in Houston, Texas. But I didn't end up singing on the Opry. I ended up singing in the opera. And that eventually took me to Nashville, Tennessee, where I sang Scarpia in Puccini's Tosca with Nashville Opera. It was at a donor event where I was singing for them and told a little story about how I had always longed to be in Nashville for other reasons. And in fact, that I had won my high school talent show by singing Garth Brooks' The Dance. Well, they couldn't wait to tell me that their director of publicity and marketing was none other than Katie Arata, the daughter of the man who wrote that song. Well, I was incredibly excited to meet him, and next thing I knew, he attended one of our rehearsals during a run-through of Act Two. And afterwards, he couldn't wait to tell me how much he loved my voice and how excited he was to hear this and that we were in town. Of course, I couldn't wait to tell him how much his song had meant to me over the years. So now I'd love to sing for y'all Tony Arata's The Dance, written for Garth Brooks. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above, and for a moment, when all the world was right, how could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain that I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything, and for a moment wasn't I king? If I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know I might have changed it all, and I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain that I'd have had to miss the dance. Yes, my life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain that I'd have had to miss the dance.